And again, always recommend step one. Is the time right? If the time's not right, you're more than likely not on the internet. If the time is correct, you're probably on the internet, but the internet might suck. So, the speed test. When you click on it to run it, oh, looks like I may have clicked on too many things at the same time. Get rid of that YouTube blue there, though I'm going to use that actually as a speed test also. The reason being that YouTube has a constant connection. So if we go into the speed test, yes, my battery's dying on my remote here, which happens to all of us on the best of days. There we go, plugged it in. Tap on begin test. You're going to need a remote to run that test because this is the simplest test in the universe. You want to get a download and an upload speed. So right now I'm getting a download of 34 and I'm getting an upload of probably about the same. I'm using Wi-Fi, not from a very, very good place. So I realized right away, I'm like, hey, my Ethernet cord is coming to the back of my Android box. So I'm going to plug it back in using an Ethernet cord. Now I happen to be in an area with really fast internet. So from going Wi-Fi to switching to wired, 100 up, 100 down. Tripled the speed just by doing that. Now if you're looking for your speed test, two places you could look for it. Highlight over to the right, and usually the speed test will be right here under utilities. If you don't see it there, it's fine. Go to the right, top right hand corner here, the 9 dots, press OK. Click on filter, type in SP for speed test, press down, click on your speed test, it will be right there and you can easily run a test. So again, 100 megs up, 100 megs down, 500 up, 500 down, whatever it might be, try to get the best speed you get. Running a wire is better, and that's just the way it is. If your speed test fails, there's a couple different reasons, but it usually means that you're offline. So I'm going to disconnect my Ethernet cord, which is going to cause the test to fail immediately because it was in the middle of doing something. I'm going to go back to my front screen. I'm going to go over to my settings, go over to my Wi-Fi. I want to forget my network. I'm going to press and hold OK. I'm going to forget the network. I'm going to forget it. Now I can't connect to it. Right click to go back. Wavelink N. It's not saved. I'm going to remove Wavelink AC. Look, none of them are on there. So now if I try to run a speed test, I am immediately going to get nothing because I'm not connected to the internet. Now, the chance of you being connected to the internet and the rest of the internet not being online is unlikely, so we're going to assume it's you. So you're getting network communication issues. We can't connect. Now, this box a moment ago had the right time. Now, the reason why it still has the right time is pretty simple. Because it was plugged in and was connected to the internet before it lost the connection. I'm going to unplug this box. I'm going to plug it back in. In a few moments, you're going to see that when it reboots and comes back online, that the time is incorrect. And the reason why is you rebooted it and it wasn't connected to the internet. It never got a chance to get the time from the internet, so therefore the time is wrong. So on the front of the box as it reboots, this is a TX3. It's saying nothing. Now it's saying midnight. And then it's never going to change from midnight because why would it? It hasn't connected to the internet to find out what time it is. We'll give it a moment. And then in the top right-hand corner, December 31st, 2014, 7 p.m., I am not connected to the internet because the time is incorrect. So I could go down to settings if I'm on a Wi-Fi connection. We could click on network, give it a few moments. It's going to scan and find the local available hotspots. Or I'm going to plug in my wire in the back of the box, and it will immediately connect me to the internet, and the time will be right. Some boxes you have to reboot once, but most you don't. And then the second I'm connected, run another speed test. I recommend the speedtest.net app directly on the box. It will give you the most accurate perfect spot on results that you're getting on your Android box. The speed of your phone, your smart TV, your Xbox is of no consideration and irrelevant. What matters is what is the speed to the actual box. There we go, 100 down, 100 up. And depending on the speed of your connection, the model of your box, the gigabit port, 100 megabit. Again, 100 up, 100 down, everything's going to work flawlessly. Gigabit's just a bonus. If you're sitting below 15, you're going to have problems. 30 to 50 isn't a problem if there isn't obstructions for wireless, but always plug it if you can. Any other questions or comments? Support.androidfreetv.ca.